This is Carl at National RV Detroit. I'm going to walk you through this 2023 Salem Villa destination trailer, and it's model number 42QBQ. There's a -8, but I don't think we use that in our part number. So this is not a floor plan video. It's a how-to video, so I'm just going to show you some of the features and how they work. Okay, so you have a grill here, right? This is where you plug the grill in. It comes with a rubber LP line, so there's the quick connect to connect it to the LP system. Okay, let me just open this and close it because I haven't got the slide out yet. Alrighty, so right here, there's the hose that I just told you about for the LP. You have a refrigerator and you have running water and light, of course. So that's good to have that outside. You got the grill, plus you got workspace, plus running water. So, okay. This door goes right into the bathroom. This the half bath, I guess you would call it. Yeah, the half bath. So you don't have to run through the trailer in order to use it. If you got kids around or visitors, it makes it a lot more convenient. You got a power awning with LED strip. This is the vent for the range hood. Now it has a baffle in it, and if you're venting to the outside, you always want to get up on a ladder and pop that vent loose with your thumb, so the baffle flaps freely. Otherwise you can keep it shut, but if you're venting to the outside, you want that flapping freely. And you got outside speakers, TV hookup, signal out plus power. That's your furnace vent there. You have a 10-gallon water heater. Let's see if I can get this off with one hand. Is it at all possible? Yes, it is. Okay, I'll just set this here for now. Okay, so this water heater works on both gas and electric. So this rocker switch right here that is off right now controls the electric heating element that's behind this cover here. Just so you know that's how you turn the heating element on and off. Never run it, or the gas for that matter, but never run the electric element or the gas without water in the tank, the water heater tank. Okay, you drain the tank right here. It takes 1 1/16" 6-point socket. So that's how you get the drain out. It's a drain plug with an anode rod attached to it. So, excuse me, so it's long. And then the gas burner, the switches are inside. I'll show you when we get inside for that. But people generally run the electric, just leave it running, and it maintains hot water. And then if you're going to be using the shower, you can kick the gas on. It just gives you, it's not on demand by any means, but it gives you much faster recovery than it would with just the heating element. Okay. Never run it without water in it. You have your patio doors, front bedroom. Okay, you got a deep cycle marine battery right there. 2 LP tanks. This one comes with, you ordered it with a hitch, so it has a Husky centerline weight distribution hitch with built-in sway control. We'll show you how that operates when you pick up. Okay. This is where you get the water to the trailer. So the city water connection is the most common way. It's right here. So you just hook the hose on there, turn it on, you're all set. Now if you're camping someplace where they don't have city water, you can pre-fill your fresh water tank right here and use the onboard pump to pump the water. All the plumbing would still work as though you have city water. You just be pumping it from the tank. I'll show you where the switch for that is when we get inside. And of course your drain for your fresh water tank is right there. This is probably going to be your hitch stuff here, yes. Your power cord, 50 amp cord. You got some center caps, you got your dump hose and your hitch all in here. Alrighty. These are your valves here. So you got your black and your gray valves. The black one is always the larger valve. You see that one's 1.5 inches, that one's 3. So black is always the larger one. After you dump your black tank, you can leave the valve open in the out position, and then you can hook your hose right up here to the black tank flush, turn it on, and it'll actually flush out your black tank, clean off the sensors, that sort of thing. Just remember to leave the valve open before you turn the water on. Alright, you got a gray tank back here. and a second black tank. So you have 2 black tanks because you have the main bathroom and then you have that half bath I just showed you. So therefore you have 2 flushes for the black tank. So this is for the small half bath here, and there's your black valve. Remember I told you it's always the larger one, the 3-inch. You have another gray here. Okay? And hitches. I'm sorry, hitches. Slide out. So this side has 3 slides. I think the other one has 1. Okay, so this is just our shop cord here. That's where your 50 amp cord plugs in. While we're looking up, the manufacturer says you should inspect the roof every 90 days. So if you have somebody take a look at it, make sure it's in good shape. Make sure there's no damage by road debris or low branches or any of the sealant cracking or separating, that sort of thing, okay? This is cable and satellite through. Of course, we started off by showing you the grill. Okay, so let's go on in the inside now. Okay. So we'll start by, you have 1 switch to because the slide outs are hydraulic, so we'll just go out. You can hear the other ones going out. They'll just go out one after another. Right now the bedroom slide is going out. There's the main slide. And then the bunk slides are going out, bunk room slides. There goes the last one, if you can see it through the window there. There you go. Okay, so you have your awning switches right here for your power awning. Never leave it out unattended. You have a paddle ceiling fan here. A dimmer, so you have to turn on the lights here, and then you can use the dimmer. You just rub your thumb over it like that in order to operate it. So your water pump that I told you about, you turn it on right here. You use this to pump out of the fresh water tank if you don't have city water. You also use it to winterize the trailer. To light your water heater on gas is right here. Remember I showed you the electric switch is outside in the lower left hand corner. And then you have all your valves here, or I'm sorry, all your levels here. Battery, fresh water, black 2, gray 1, and gray 2. They graduate up in 1/3 increments. Okay? Keys are hanging right here. Okay, so your TV hangs here. You got a backer plate for a swing out bracket. You have this remote for your sound bar. Your sound bar has FM radio, no AM. It has FM radio. It has Bluetooth, so you can stream wirelessly from your phone or your tablet. You have a USB port. You can put all your albums on one USB stick and take them with you, whatever. You got an HDMI in, so if you need to go into the system real in an easy fashion, you can just set a portable Blu-ray player right here and plug it right in there, for example, and it's very simple to add anything on that you want to use. You have 2 speakers, 1 and 2 zones, 1 and 2. 1 is inside the trailer, 2 is outside the trailer. So it does everything you need. And like I says, once you get a TV hooked up, you can hook it to the TV. And this should always be green. That's this digital signal booster for the antenna. You always want it green or you won't get a picture. This is telling us that it's prepped for a Wi-Fi signal booster. If you wanted to interested in getting better Wi-Fi, it consists of a router and an antenna would be on the roof. You can go to this place, kingconnect.com, and look at their products. You would want the one with the antenna and the router, okay? If you're interested. Of course, your fireplace. Let's see here. The fireplace is electric, so it works on 110 AC. And I just don't know if we're, there we go. So you have a remote for that too, it's right here. But you can, I don't know, you can't really see that in this light, but 0, 0, that means the fan is off. Low, the fan is on low. High, high, it really kicks out the heat. You can also change the appearance of it. Crystals right there. You can change the fire there, and it has a timer on it, so you can set it to turn on and off when you want. But it's a really good space heater on those days where you don't need the furnace, you know. So, also this is your carbon monoxide LP gas detector. It should always be green like it is. If it's not green, get it serviced. If it goes off, obviously you take everybody outside, shut the appliances off. Shut the gas off at the front and figure out what's going on. Okay, so your microwave works like any other microwave. It vents to the outside. I showed you that vent on the outside. Remember I told you about opening the baffle, but you got two speeds for your vent. Okay, you also have a light there. I don't know if he's got the gas turned on for this, so I'm not gonna, well, if it's not, I'll just talk you through it. You got these 3 knobs here for the 3 burners. This is your sparker. You turn it clockwise to spark, and then this is your oven. I think he's probably got it off. Yeah, he's got the gas off because it's going to be transported. But you just turn it to light and then spark it by turning it clockwise. The oven is the same basically thing. There's a pilot light at the back. You turn this to pilot light and you depress it. You keep it depressed while you're lighting it. Once you get the pilot light lit, you still hold it for another 10 or 15 seconds to heat up the thermocouple. Then you go to temperature. When you shut it off, the flame goes out, so does the pilot light. So you have to relight the pilot light each time you use the oven. You have the blue light, and then you have a regular oven light there. Always travel with the top down. Okay. Refrigerator, it's a 12-volt DC refrigerator, so it's got a compressor, so it works just like your refrigerator at home. I've got this safety thing in, so the doors don't open. It just screws in. Anytime you're traveling, you want that in so you don't ding up your doors. That's set to be traveled. You can configure these cushions in many different ways. This is a jackknife sofa here, so you can jackknife it flat to turn it into a bed. You can drop the table down onto these cleats here and use the cushions to fill in the space, and you got a second bed here. All right, these are the attachments for your vacuum, your central vacuum. Okay, this is just storage. Now, if this comes off the track ever, it's just simple. You just set the wheels back up there. It shouldn't come off. But just keep in mind that if it ever does, you just basically gravity holds it on there. All right, so this is the power converter here. This converts AC to DC power. So you start off with your regular AC circuit breakers, 110 AC, just like you'd have at home, and they're all labeled. And then you have the AC power, shore power is converted to 12-volt DC. So you got 12-volt fuses, and they're all labeled. Also, this is a battery tender, so it'll sense how much energy your battery needs. As long as you're plugged into shore power, it'll always keep your battery charged. So it converts AC to DC power, charges your battery. Your thermostat works like any other thermostat. You just hit the mode button to light it up, and then keep hitting the mode button and scroll through all your options. Okay, so you have 4 bunks in here. This obviously folds into a bed, the bottom one. This one it's in the up position right now, but it folds down. This one has the screen door underneath it. So for your sliding door, there's a screen that comes with it, and that's it right there. You can fold this flat and turn it into a bed. Of course, and this is the other access to that half bath right here that we talked about. All right, and to open your ceiling fan and vent, there's a powered vent, and you can control it all from right there. And also your TV hooks up here. You can put a backer, a swing out bracket, a scissor bracket, whatever you want. And you got hookups there. Okay. Moving along to the bathroom. Your sink and shower work like any other sink and shower. Always travel with this rubber thing on the knob so it doesn't swing out or slide open and slam together and break. The toilet works like every other RV toilet. Remember I told you have two black tanks because you have two toilets. This always, in a travel trailer, always sits right over a black tank. So you have a flush pedal here, black tank down there. So you can't use it dry, right? If you use it dry, the smell will be terrible and it can get clogged up. So when you get to the campground, you hook up your power and your water, then you're going to put a dose of chemical in the bowl, then you're going to step on the pedal and hold it down long enough to put at least a gallon of water along with the chemical down in the black tank below it. Then it's ready to be used. Never use it without each one of these tank or black toilets. Never use it without chemical and at least a gallon of water in there. Okay. Otherwise, it's running to dry, and like I said, the smell will be terrible. Plus, it can get clogged up. This is for your power vent and lid right there. All right. This is your central vacuum. I showed you the attachments. This is just access here. I showed you that's your hitch components, your dump hose, and there's your 50 amp cord right there. I'll just put it back down for now. Okay. So most things are self-explanatory here. This is wired because it's a 50 amp system. This is wired for a second air conditioner. So if you want to add another air conditioner, it'll fit right in this vent right here. I'm sure that's what that sticker is telling you. But it's a pretty simple install. So if you ever want to add another 13.5 air conditioner, it'll fit right in there. Okay, it's already pre-wired for that. You got your wardrobe here. Lock it there. Make sure it's locked. Don't slide around and get broke. When you need to access your water pump and your line to draw antifreeze into the system, you have to take out these two screws here on this panel, and it's right behind there. All the screws are number 2 square-headed screws, so keep that in mind. Another TV hookup and power. Okay. I think that about covers it. Let me look around a little bit here. The rest is just storage and that sort of thing. Okay. All right. Okay, so I want to thank you for purchasing your trailer here at National RV Detroit. Right now this is in camping mode, meaning that there's water in the system, no antifreeze, all water in the system. Your water heater tank is full, and your valves are in the correct position for the summertime, so you're all set. And please don't forget, every 90 days you want to give the roof a quick look over, make sure there's no problems with it. You can't see the roof obviously, so that's why you have to go up there and look or have somebody do it. All right. Other than that, you're all set. So thank you very much.